2020 was a weird year. It was full of a lot of hyperfixations, obsessions, really weird phases. So let's rank my 2020 hyperfixations.
Potter.
The first hyperfixation we have is Harry Potter. This was my first time watching all the movies in sequential order. These movies filled a void in my life that I didn't know I needed to be filled. They were whimsical, magical, they felt like real people, and they were just an escape from
US history.
Since late
what
March,
the time was. But then it led me to delusion. There was this big thing, big craze on TikTok called shifting.
This is how to shift realities.
Basically, you'd go to sleep and you would shift and move your consciousness into a reality that you intended. And I will say this became something very unhealthy. I would go to sleep at night listening to ambiance of the Hogwarts Express or Gryffindor Common Room, and this whole idea of shifting your conscience to be somewhere where you're not, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I went into like some sort of psychosis. I made my own wand. I imagined I was the daughter of Sirius Black. I made a whole original character for my own universe, my own reality, dreaming that I would be in Harry Potter. And it became this really unhealthy escapism to where I was actually dreading being in real life. So while I found these movies very entertaining and found something fun and enjoyable to watch, the unhealthy obsession and wanting to leave this reality, I give this a C tier. Leading me to the next one, Criminal Minds. I think I speak for most women of the time. There was a very weird obsession with Matthew Gray Gubler. While I still agree that man is an attractive man, I don't know why we were teenagers obsessing with a middle-aged man. I actually don't know how old he is right now. I don't know why, what compelled me to be interested in criminal investigation and becoming a part of the FBI or watching this show and thinking I could do that, when there is not a single ounce of aggressiveness or authority in my body. There is absolutely no way that I would ever be able to be in that profession. I guess reading fan fiction about Matthew Gray Gubler, or I think mostly his character in Criminal Minds, was that obsession. And you know the reference of mint chocolate chip or Snow White, that is the rabbit hole that I went down. Am I proud of it? No. I look back and I'm like, what was she thinking? For that, I give this obsession an F tier.
Wow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck
Either
yeah.
she needs to stop drinking or she needs to drink way more.
Yeah,
Now we move on to the thing that everybody wanted to do during lockdown: streaming. Streamers and gamers. I will say this obsession led me to building my first PC, which I'm really surprised that I did on my own. I didn't buy pre-built when I built it all on my own, but it was really fun. It was a really cool experience. I now have a PC. I used to play games on my MacBook, and my MacBook would be on fire playing Minecraft. But I still use this PC to this day. I use it for editing and playing games. It was really fun, and I use it to this day. So I think it was a useful obsession. I also started making gaming content on my YouTube, which are not great. They're actually kind of cringy and not really well edited. The reaction to that was flight. Jesus Christ, I can't do this. How do you get out? Should I get back into it? I give this obsession an A tier.
Phil's a Minecraft. Me. Everyone else. Dream. Wilbur.
No. I am ashamed to dream SMP. I was a very dedicated watcher. I would watch multiple creators. I got into actually watching them play MCC. The plot of the Dream SMP was borderline MCU dramatic, which impressive in itself. And there were really cool concepts, storylines, characters, but good lord, these people are crazy. Creators are weird. There was allegations on almost every single creator that I watched, so I don't watch them anymore. I have merch. I have merch for most of these people that I don't watch anymore. I just don't get it. Is it so hard to be a normal person who has a platform? I give the Dream SMP obsession an F.
Hello there.
Next, we have Star Wars. I guess this was a time where I just wanted to binge watch every single franchise that I, for some reason, missed out on when I was younger. I didn't get into it as much as other franchises that I did. It was still really fun to watch. I think the older movies were really great. I bought myself a lightsaber. I got a really cool NeoPixel lightsaber, and I learned really cool tricks, which I think is the best part that came out of this obsession. It's honestly the only part that came out of this obsession. But they were cool movies to watch, cool franchise, not as obsessed, so I give this one a C tier.
Avengers! Assemble.
And lastly, Marvel, the MCU. I grew up with the MCU. I've always been a fan. My family used to go watch the movies during the premiere. But this was probably my most dedicated hyperfixation of 2020. It's what I grew up on. I was nostalgic for it. God, I just remembered I had a wall stack of Marvel Funko Pops. I fell into the consumerism before it was a big topic to talk about. On a positive note, I got really into working out because I wanted to be fit like the Avengers. I wanted to be like Black Widow. I got really cool, I guess, like workout, or what I used to call like battle outfits or whatever, like tech wear. I got really into tech wear, and I felt really cool wearing it. And I bought a bow, and I learned how to shoot on my own in my backyard, and I got really good at it. I felt really cool. I think I made a TikTok about it, and then I made like a little short film. If anything, this brought out like my cool badass factor. I give this one a B tier because yeah, that is me ranking my 2020 hyperfixations. Comment below if you guys were into these. But yeah, here's another video for you to watch. I'll see you next time. Bye.